Hey there, my friends. This is Robin Hood, and today I am bringing you a 1 versus 1 that I actually just played on Saga River against Empire Wars Andy 48. I really haven't been playing this game that much, hence why my last battle was a live commentary. I was all out of replays, and that video was a pain to make because it put me against like 6 or 7 1 stars in a row. Most people would like that, but when you're trying to get a decent video, not that fun. Jumped on today, and of course, first battle I get today is what I would have liked to have had yesterday, but gonna go ahead and show you guys this battle. My opponent was I believe, 8 star silver prestige general, and he was, what is that? It's actually 9 star, and he had like 1,500 wins, like 500 losses. He had a lot of experience, and I didn't know what to expect going into this battle. My army, though, I have 4 Shogunate infantry, I want to say. Yeah, that's right, 4 of them, and an Infanterie de Marine, 150 range. There they are, and my United States Marines. And there those guys are, and they're blue with their mustaches. And then I have 2 Shogutai, and right now I was just trying to figure everything out, so I left my cavalry back. But 3 Yariki and a Shogunate Guard cavalry, and where are they? There they are. So those guys play a good role in this battle. My opponent here, first let me read off the dojos. Farmhouse here, didn't care about that. I wanted to get this archery dojo and this shrine, but my opponent's army was interesting. He had a ton of infantry and 2 cav, 1 very nice Yariki right here that is now hidden, and a vanilla one up there. But look at this, he has tons of really veteran White Tiger force and Black Tortoise force, and these guys still are no match for my infantry, even though they are extremely veteran. But that's not what he was intending, I was thinking. He had way more infantry because of this, and I was thinking, with the firepower he could present, by, just the amount of troops he could have shooting at me would overwhelm me. So I was kind of nervous about that, and this map didn't really help much either. He also has another White Tiger force up here, and Imperial Guard infantry. These guys are dangerous. A Infanterie de Marine 150 range, and a United States Marine somewhere. 150 range. It's hidden right now, but basically he just stacked up on the infantry and had a few cav, and that can actually work. I mean, with that many infantry, cavalry isn't all that much of a problem to you. Not that much that I could do, especially having Yariki, and with that you have infantry to spare to turn around and shoot the cavalry. So I dismounted 1 unit down here of Yariki, and they are going to capture this shrine. Pretty building there. And on the right over here, he sent his Infanterie de Marine forward to shoot at my Shogutai, and this was, not the unit I'd have picked, because now I have, as he did that, I had time for my Imperial Guard cav to come in and get off a nice volley, and my Infanterie de Marine, and he didn't score any kills on either of those units because he was running away. So I just took away from 200 men in that unit to 122 without him scoring any kills on my really potent threats. And these guys, they didn't get hurt that badly. Lost, well, yeah, 26 men, but still, there's a ton of them, and they weren't the main component of my army anyway. These are the 2 units he needs to worry about, my United States Marines and Infanterie de Marine. So over here he has this White Tiger force. I have a lot less infantry over here to fight his with, but I also have more cavalry. But him moving this unit over here made me not be able to get my Imperial Guard cav on the flanks, which, that's where they do best. Here I was thinking about taking my general, since he has extended range, up front, and just shooting some of these guys, then drawing back, but I didn't want to get caught out here with my general, so I'm not going to go and do that. I just move him slightly forward here, know this guy has hidden cavalry here, so I'm also bringing up some of my cav, because I'm kind of trying to coax them out. This is my best cav unit on the field here. And all that good stuff. So let's see, you can see my men moving forward as his Infantry de Marine comes forward to line up, and I have two 150 range units. His is actually the better unit, but because of me having the archery dojo, my men have like crazy reload. What is this? 114 reload, so it's like machine guns almost, and we shred these guys before they even have a chance to fire. So there goes his best unit on the field. This was a 9 Chevron Infantry de Marine. That's really bad for him. You can see all these blood-covered guys on the ground just dying. And what survived? 7 men. From 200 to 7. And they got 29 kills on just my infantry unit. Now here, these guys are always a pain. Tosa riflemen can still fire while hidden and not be seen. So I kept moving these guys forward slightly, trying to get into spotting range of these guys, but he's also moving forward infantry. Move my Infantry de Marine farther right to shoot at these White Tiger force over here, and these guys aren't even going to get to return fire because I don't think he noticed them. And here I was moving my Imperial Guard cav onto the flanks, and then I noticed this unit up here, and I pull back immediately, but he is going to get off a volley and kill quite a few of them. He killed about half of that unit there, so I mean, at least I noticed it, but that wasn't all that good for me. Here now I can finally see his Tosas, and these guys are firing on them, sending forward a Shogatai. So all the fights on the right, over here on the left, everything's calm, although I am moving troops over here. You know, just microing the whole battlefield. Right now I see that he's not paying attention over here, so you can see me moving stuff over here. And meanwhile, bringing some more troops to this fight as he brings in more. And he, to counter my Shogatai, charged in his Yariki. And I am going to respond with one of my own here. His White Tigers pulled back, but they're no threat now. They're also a pretty crappy unit anyway, so no big deal to me. My Yariki come in and pretty much wreck this other cavalry, and my Shogatai is still holding strong and absolutely shredding these units. These Black Tortoise Force have no melee skill at all, so you can see some of the nice melee action going on here. Very nice combat. Killed that guy. And my cavalry pushed through and caught this guy's general. And to counter that, he brings down his Imperial Guard infantry. I don't know what... Oh, he right-clicked an attack order on my Shogatai. I think he actually ordered a melee charge. But his men are getting shredded from the flank by my 2 units of Marines. And my Shogatai are now here. And these guys are beasts in melee, and with all that fire coming in, there's nothing this guy can do. And here I did actually kill this guy's general. Just about my cav routed, but he's going to lose 1 or 2 more guys from this stray fire, and that's going to be the end of that. So this unit here, suppressive fired, there's nothing they can do. And my Shogatai are just going to run through them. Look at that, stabbing that guy in the neck. Oh, beheaded him. That is some brutal stuff there. Yeah, so that's what's left of that. Look at this blood-soaked banner. And I'm just going to pull back these guys. So now I have won the right flank, and, you know, there was quite a bit of action going on there. Over here, getting a volley on what's left of this White Tiger force, trying to capture this building. And my Imperial Guard cavalry is going to finish up the rest of them. And now I have won the right flank, so it was a bloody fight. My Shogatai did awesome in these woods here, but, you know, now the fighting has moved on to other places, or is about to, that is. So you can see I'm moving up my entire center now. Over here on the left, forgot to show it. His cav was coming while that fight was coming, or going on, and I charged 1 unit into its front, and this was this unit. His cavalry unit was like 9 chevrons though, so these guys took a beating, but I hammer and anviled with this unit by sending them around the flank, and that was the end of him. So you can see what is left of that fight as this man magically levitates. Always good, levitating men. That seems to happen with cavalry fights a lot. So now as I'm sending my cav to the flanks, I notice here they are actually out of line of sight due to this ridge, but I see these guys lining up, and I'm going to pull these guys back quickly. And on the flank, I have my Imperial Guard cavalry going far right to get around behind them that way. And see, this is the problem. If your general dies and you're inspiring units, such as those Marines and Guard infantry, you know, these kind of units, White Tiger Force, they have 4 morale. So it does not take much. And you can see my Marines, that is, sorry, I can't say it right now, absolutely shred these units. And these guys get a volley off, but they don't really get to do much. Same with over here, getting off a volley. And these guys, you know, their reload skill is absolutely terrible, so they only get to fire 1 volley, as my men have poured in like 5 or 6. And here comes my cavalry to finish them. You can see the men go flying there. Look at that. Oh, that guy went far. Wow, from here to way back there. Nice one. And then over here, my cavalry was chasing down these guys at that exact moment. So, you know, fun battle, a lot of maneuvering. Main fight began on the flank, and when he lost that flank, he lost the battle. But good game to my opponent. Let's go ahead and take a look at the statistics screen. And guys, that's the kind of battle I like. Not, and by that I mean, like, you know, longer battles. I enjoy the longer, more maneuvering type of battles, because in the beginning, I had an advantage in cavalry, and although his infantry wasn't good, he had an advantage in infantry. Had he lined up and attacked me with that, I might have taken down 1 or 2 units, but with his inspiring units and such, the amount of firepower that many infantry could put down, he could wrap around my flanks and such, and you know, that wouldn't have been good. Still might have pulled off a win, but that's how it worked out there. So you can see our armies were actually close in size. Mine mainly had more cavalry and his more infantry. Killed 1,252, lost 500. He killed 459 and lost 1,254. And look at this, my top 2 units, the Marines, United States Marines, lost 3 men, killed 312. Infanterie des Marines killed 277, lost 0. Then my Shogatai, those guys did take a beating, the one that charged in, but 137 kills. And then my Imperial Guard cavalry, and going down the list like that. The rest of these guys didn't even really get to do that much. Good units, definitely good units, but they really didn't do much because there was nothing really for them to do. Those other Black Tortoises and White Tigers pretty much routed after the first volley there, but good game to my opponent. Hope you all enjoyed this battle, and I will see you guys next time with more. Thank you for watching.